Hey, what's up, long drivers? Welcome to this August 18th, 2022 edition of Smash Factor. We got a big show today coming up. We've got the schedules for the rest of the season. There's 9 league championships coming up. We got the results from this past weekend events and national championship qualifiers. Lots more news about the national championship coming up and the Worlds. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back, folks. Let's get into some results. By the way, these results are brought to you by Shark Attack Golf, the most awesome long drive clubs on the planet, sharkattackgolf.net. You can get them there. Let's get into the results from the Coastal Carolina League event. This is just a regular league event. This wasn't a championship. It was held up at the PGA store up in North Myrtle Beach. We had a back-to-back deal up there. Will Brees took the Open men's division with a drive of 286 yards. And I'm going to simplify this by saying Ulysses White won the 35-plus, the 45-plus, the 50-plus, and 55-plus divisions. His longest drive in all those was 313 yards. His wife, Jennifer White, took the senior women's 45-plus division with a drive of 228 yards. Yours truly, not such a good day, 65-plus, 251 yards. Henry O'Grady took the Open Adaptive Division win with 181 yards. That was in the first event of that two-hit deal. In the second event, Lexi Wallers in the 13-under girls won that with a drive of 250 yards. Let's go through Ulysses again. Ulysses took the Open 18-plus, the 35-plus, the 45-plus, and the 55-plus, and he would have won the 50-plus had he not gone OB there because he was the only one in that division. Let's see. Ulysses had a long drive in that group of 320 yards, so he came up a little bit. So let's see, who is Jennifer White took the senior women's 45-plus with a drive of 216 yards. And I think that pretty much covers everything from that event. The next event coming up, we'll get into the schedule in just a little bit, but there are no more league regular events for Coastal Carolinas. Our league championships coming up on the 27th. We'll cover that in the next segment. The Carolina Clash down at Partee Golf Center. Moby, Matt Ellenberg, was on hand there running things along with Kevin Porter. Julie Bullard took the 11 and under girls division with a drive of 189.9. Kyle Gabbard and Mason Colquitt ended up in a hit off there at the end. Mason took the win. I don't have his final yardage in the early rounds. He went 315, but he did take the win over. He edged out Kyle in the finals. Daniel Greenwalt in the 35-plus division, new hitter there from Nebraska, came down for this event. 325.5 yards. Kevin Gabbard, father of Kyle, in the 45-plus division with a drive of 289.8. Jennifer White was there as well. The White's doing some traveling. She took the 45-plus division with a drive of 196.5. James Patterson in the 50-plus division wins that with a drive of 305. Then Ulysses White in the 55-plus division took that with a drive of 308.5. Yours truly here had an OB set. I'm not going to give you the actual yardage they gave me. I didn't hit that ball. I don't know why they put that down there. Garrett Garland in the 75-plus division takes that with a drive of 255. And then Adam Pope took the military division win with a drive of 294.5. Also at the Carolina Clash. We had an XLD qualifier, Stage 1 and Stage 2. Coming out of Stage 2 and going to the World Championship from there, Kyle Gabbard in the Open 18-plus division wins that with a drive of 346.4. Daniel Greenwalt in the 35-plus division moves on to the World Championship with a drive of 320 yards. Daryl McCummings in the 45-plus division wins that with a drive of 274. Kevin Gabbard wins his division with a drive of 277.6, going to the World Championship. Congrats, Kevin, in his first event. Robert Saucer in the military division is moving on with a drive of 303.6 yards. Now let's go down to Southern California. Lynn Ray running things down there and see how we ended up with that. I got the wrong results. Cut. Sorry. 813. What happened to my list? I just read it. Oh, I got it. I'm back. Sorry, you ready? All right, SoCal Edward Cruz, Open Division with a drive of 330 yards. Deneen Doobie in the Open Women had a drive of 259. Edward Cruz in the 35-plus had a drive of 331. Dante Doobie in the 45-plus had a drive of 279 yards. Dante in the 50-plus went 286, and Dante in the 55-plus went 301. Brian Ray took the military win with a drive of 309. Lynn Ray in the XLD League Senior Men 50-plus took that with a drive of 309, and Lynn Ray also took the XLD 55-plus league event with a drive of 311. We had an XLD Stage 1 and Stage 2 qualifier there as well. Moving on from Stage 2, Matthew Love in the Open Men's XLD division takes that with a drive of 359 yards. And in the Junior Boys ALD National Championship qualifier, Chance Legaspi wins that with a drive of 323. Sorry, I missed that earlier. No, it says 323. Man, that's big for a junior. Anyway, that's it for results from this past weekend. Doing this thing live now, okay, not a lot of post-editing, so I got to be on my best behavior. If I screw up, I just have to own it. I did that earlier. We're going to come back with the schedule right after this message.
Your best game is right around the corner. And whenever you find yourself with downtime, that's the time to get your game back up to par. Honing your skills with expertise and equipment from the world's largest golf selection at PGA TourSuperstore.com.
All right, welcome back to Smash Factor. Let's get into the schedules coming up. We have 9 league championship events coming up between now and September 3rd. So if you haven't had a chance to get qualified yet, it doesn't matter if you're in the leagues or not. You can play these events. You can qualify to the national championship through these events. So just keep in mind that all these are open to everyone, not just league players. Up at Minnesota-Iowa League at Bertram Chain of Lakes at 10 a.m. on Saturday the 20th. The Minnesota-Iowa League Championship, Adam Sauter is heading things up there. The Mid-Atlantic League Championship with Kevin Porter running the show is at the Gauntlet at 1 p.m. Saturday the 20th. There will also be an XLD Stage 2 qualifier at that event for those that haven't gotten in. And, hey, if you haven't done Stage 1, you might talk KP into doing a Stage 1 for you. Down in Florida, for the Florida League, we have the league finale and the Florida League Championship. That is Sunday morning, August 21st. Starts at 8 a.m. Early start there, guys. Be ready for that. So that league season finale is the first event at 8 o'clock. We will immediately follow that with a Florida League Championship, probably around 10 o'clock, maybe a little earlier. Be there early. Be ready for that. So, and again, both these events are open to everyone. The league guys will get a few more points. They'll get some points bonuses for being in the league. Then we go to Western PA on Sunday at Vittmar Range up there with Brody and Steve running things. That starts at 5 p.m. on Sunday at Vittmar Range there in the Pittsburgh area. We are also going to add a Stage 1, Stage 2 qualifier there. It's going to be tough getting that in before dark, but we've had some requests to do that, so the guys up there agreed to do the qualifier for us. So if you're in that area, you want to get to that, and you haven't done Stage 1 or Stage 2 yet, check it out. Brody and Steve are going to do their best to accommodate us doing that. Then the Coastal Carolina League Championship that I mentioned earlier is August 27th, and that's here in Myrtle Beach at Barefoot Resort at 3 p.m. We're going to have an XLD Stage 1 and Stage 2 qualifier right after that event as well, trying to get these XLD qualifiers in, as many of them as we possibly can. The Ohio League Championship is on Sunday, August the 28th at 10 a.m. at the Golf Center at Sports Ohio. Mike Pagliaria running things there. Then we have the 2022 Wisconsin League Championship with Josh Koch up at the practice station, 12 o'clock on September the 3rd. Then we're winding things up in the Utah, Nevada with the League Championship with Brian Milkey. He's at Mulligan's at 12 o'clock on September the 3rd. That is the Utah, Nevada League Championship. The Tri-State Championship with Russ McLarnon will be September 4th at 5 Iron Golf at 11 a.m. So that brings us down to the National Championship. So lots of things to talk about here with the National Championship. The dates are September the 18th through the 21st, and I'm going to give you a rundown of how that's going to happen. We're going to do an LCQ format there a little differently than what we've done in the past. If you've participated in the past, you know we usually first day of the event we do the LCQ for everybody to give you your last shot at getting into the national championship. To cut down on the amount of travel required and time and hotel required for our players, we're going to do an LCQ each day for the first 3 days, and those LCQs will be only for the divisions that are playing that day. For example, on Sunday, the 18th, we open up at 10 a.m. with an LCQ for youth, juniors, adaptive, and the 60 plus, 65, 70, and 75 plus divisions. So if you don't make it in on points or other wins and you want to go to the LCQ, be there Sunday morning for those divisions. We'll run those divisions all the way to the end and crown world championships that day. On Monday, we're going to do the 45, 50, 55 divisions. We'll start off the morning with an LCQ there, and we'll run those divisions all the way to the end on Monday and crown champions. On Tuesday, we're going to do the military, and we'll run that. We have an LCQ in the morning for military, 35 plus, and open. We'll run the military all the way to the end. I don't think we'll get to 35 plus finished that day on Tuesday. We might. We're going to go through all the elimination rounds for open and 35 plus, and then we'll finish up with the finals on Wednesday for the open and the 35 plus divisions. There will also be an XLD Stage 1 and Stage 2 qualifier Wednesday morning. It starts at 10 a.m. here at this ALD USA National Championship event. Then we'll follow that up with the 35 plus rounds down and get those down to finals, then the open and get those rounds down to finals. So a lot of people are asking about lodging for the national championship. There's a deal with Barefoot Resort Rentals. That tab is on our website under lodging. You get a 10% discount for mentioning that you're coming there to play in those. Hey, look, there's a lot of opportunity, a lot of places to stay in Myrtle Beach. Barefoot Rentals is on site. You're a couple blocks away no matter where you're staying from the venue, maybe a little further than that, some of those back-end condos back there. But that's a great place to stay. You can go to Barefoot Landing for entertainment, meals, and that kind of thing. If you want to stay over on the beach, hey, go for it. It's all good. You can do it. So a lot of people are asking us about invitations, and here's what we've done so far. Some people have already received their invitations to the national championship. Those people are people who get in from the previous year, being a previous champion. They got their invitations. Anyone who's won a national championship qualifier has received an invitation or will receive it this week. Anyone from leagues that have finished with leagues and league championships, those division winners and invitations have gone out. For those leagues that, and there were 9 that still, I just gave you the schedules for them that are not finished. We're not going to send those invitations out until those events are done. We can't assume that some people are in. A lot of people are calling saying, hey, am I in? Do I need to play? If there's a mathematical chance that you could be knocked out, we're not going to tell you that you're in. So just know that. That's not how that works. We want to get as many people in there as we possibly can. We want to accommodate as many people as we possibly can, and we will do that. So the welcome party for the national championship is going to be Monday night at 7 o'clock at Grand Strand Brewery. New business here in Myrtle Beach. Clayton and the family there have invited us down. That's going to be a fun time. They got lots of things there, even for the kids out front. It's going to be a good time for everybody. It's a nice family environment. So that's going to wrap up our show today. Let's talk about Wingding for a minute. We produce this show on the Wingding platform. We do live events, on-demand programming for all sorts of things. Our largest content channel is golf, but we've got food and travel and lodging and all kinds of things on there for you. So be sure and check out Wingding. Also, be sure and check out Shark Attack Golf for all your long drive club needs. SharkAttackGolf.net or SharkAttackGolf.com. You can hit Moby up on the Facebook page. He'll talk to you. Let him know what you need. Those guys have got a ton of brand new stuff coming out. I got some brand new clubs this past week and tried them out. They're phenomenal. The shaft and club head combinations are great. For any speed, any ability, check that out. Also, be sure to go check out your PGA Superstore for all your other golfing needs. Those guys support us from year to year, and we really appreciate them doing that. That's going to be it for Smash Factor this week. Hit them long, hit them straight, and hey, if you haven't done it yet, get qualified. We want to see you in the National Championship. We'll talk more about the World Championship in the future shows. See ya.
Introducing the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, a new way to experience golf in Myrtle Beach. With over 20 courses to choose from, there's a perfect golf vacation waiting for you. Find the trail that's best for you at myrtlebeachgolftrail.com today.